Hello and welcome to another episode of FIILA. I'm your host, Sister Njai Koli, and FIILA is brought to you by MediaMatic and Black Links. Tonight we have a fun-filled show, interesting interviews, and music videos. And I also have a guest in the house. We'll be back after the short break. Welcome back after the short break. You can check us out on our social media handles, FIILATV on Facebook, FIILATV on YouTube, and FIILATV Instagram. We're also on Twitter as well. We're on all social media mediums, so check us out. Right now, I'll introduce our guest, Fatou Chuch Sose. Welcome to the show.
Chuch.
Okay, Chuch Sose.
Thank
Fatou
you,
Chuch
sister.
Sose, Chuch Sose. Okay.
Thank you for having me on FIILA.
Congrats on Chucha Designs.
Thank you.
You've been doing really beautiful designs. Sold a couple of them on FIILA, and Yama Solal sa bopa.
And I'm so proud.
Really?
Yeah.
So, nakala business bidore?
Business be me door sometime last year. I start at private sales.
Okay.
Like, dama de muna orders. Ma defa ko ma joxe ko fekk ubi ma atale sa.
Okay.
First, with the help of my dad and my family, dama de muna utal contacts outside. Ma ñawal len. Sometimes we know with dollar be, posh be, design ko, sell len ko. Non la started. But then, I decide how about my ubi atale? It's more cost effective than luma spend outside for the percent.
Okay. Let's go back a little bit before this design came into picture. Hamna ne dem nga school and am na lo janga, you wanted to be something. What was that?
I've always wanted to be like an air hostess. That was my dream.
Okay. And what happened to that dream?
Okay. As time went by, I'm growing older. Like, there is no more much time for me to be that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I decided to quit that and get into something else.
So you're strictly doing designing now?
Yeah. Strictly.
Kon lu dad be face school fee and everything, mom pack up and doing something different. And it's really funny, a lot of people they go to school, focus on a certain career and lila buganeka, but they had to change and do something different, even though it's never a waste.
Degala sone ke hale kuneka dang de wax ne lila buganeka. Ki ne lila buganeka. Why? Comme so mage dang de gis yenen ways yo xamne o li nga buga neka mun lo neka mun lo ko neka ku neka mun lo neka li nga buga way yalla tam lu wax ne li ngay neka rek li ngay neka ak fu sa wursak neka rek.
Right. So how's the business going for you? Mu ngi dox?
Not too bad. Santa yalla da.
It's kind of challenging lately. See, designing industry, come this fashion industry, ñu bare ngi ne def designing. A lot of people. Normal ñawkati sax even though comme taxawuñ wax na ñoom designer lañ but dañoo design te daf they always clash da nga gis kii génne design bi ëllëg nga gis keneen génne same one comme amut like copyright ak yooyu and everything.
Actually fi mu nekk ni industry bi di demee man daf ma over ne parce que maa ngi ne fi mu nekk kenn bëggut a toog ku nekk yaa ngi try nooy amee which is very good. So su ñeneen ñëwee sax it's not a problem ku nekk li nga def la ak ni ko mën a defee ni nga amee rek.
Yeah. Yes, Fatou Chuch Sose tey lañ fi am, the owner of Chucha Designs. She did all this and we'll be getting back to her, but right now let's go and watch the exclusive interview TSMALLZ had with Wagan. He said a lot. A lot, really. A lot of things he said. Watch that and we'll be back.
Good evening, viewers. You're watching another episode of FIILA. I'm Wagan, and today I have the honor of interviewing one of the recent icons of Gambian music. But I don't think he needs much of an introduction, but I'll still just let him introduce himself.
Yes, sir.
Do the honors.
Thank you. Y'all know the name TSMALLZ ST, and I'm here with Batman Wagan.
Yeah, man. It's a pleasure to have you on FIILA today, man.
Same here. Same
I think this is long overdue.
Long overdue, definitely.
Yeah, we have
I was almost getting mad.
We have so much to talk about, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. But you know, I think for the benefit of some of the viewers who might not know you, but still just take us back to the early beginnings of your career.
I started actually a long time ago, but like 2005, 2006 was just like dropping one songs, and people are not familiar with you, they don't know who you are, but you have like only one or two people playing your songs on the radio. But then school was there, and then of course your parents were not down with what you're doing, so you need to be hiding, you know.
Most of us.
Yeah, exactly. So it was not really, I was not really active till 2008. Then I go into the studio, you know. I have this friend, Nigerian friend, Big Fat Sunny. He has a studio at his crib, so I started to use that as an opportunity to do what I really want to do, you know, because then school is done. Now I'm working and I'm having my own money, so I can do other things for myself. In 2009, I dropped an album called The God's Will, you know. My
first encounter with you, I remember, was sometime late 2007, the early stages of the monthly open mic at Christian Council. And I remember
I had the dollar bills with my face on it. You have a good memory, definitely. Those were, I mean, I think I was really, I came quick in the game, but I have other people around me that really makes me awake in the game. So those were like kind of promo materials, because things like that. Come on, you have presidents on the dollar bill, and you have my face on the dollar bill. It's like a promo strategy for me, you know.
And somewhere right around that time also, BK City. BK
City evolved, BK came as a musical movement. You know, you can't say it's a group, because it was not just only Smalls. It was, then we start to grow individually, but when we come together, we have power. You know, and then and the power was not coming from us as the artists. The power was coming from the environment. It was really nice. It was a really nice memory for me and a nice vibe for me.
What happened? What happened?
It was about ego, you know, and I don't want to point fingers, because now let the bygones be bygones. But then the streets know already what happened, you know, and we're still carrying on our own thing. Tam was already part and doing his Utu movement, you know, and working on his own stuffs, and not thinking he should be on the Smalls. You know, like it don't used to happen like that. I used to conduct everything that he does, you know, even tracks that he does, I have to conduct. In fact, I remember X-Miles will tell me, Tom's mixtape sound like your mixtape. Why? You know, because actually they were my songs, you know. I will take my voices off it and leave the choruses and let him do his part, and sometimes even give the verses to him, you know. But loads of people don't know this. But I was like, there will be a day that we will talk about these things, you know. I'm not going to be scared to say it, because this is what I do for him.
I mean, you and Tom were family, I think.
Definitely, still family though.
Somewhere along the line, you know, you kind of broke off, and to a little degree.
Let me make this an exclusive. Actually, only on FIILA.
Please.
You know, yes, because long time people been interviewing me for me to talk about the situation, how it happened. I never talk about it. Actually, I just sat one day and I saw a comment on Facebook with Tom, and people started insulting him. I went on that comment. I'm like, no, don't insult him. I know Tom. He doesn't even use his Facebook. I know him that much. I have Tom's passwords. I was doing stuff for him. So I was like, no, don't insult him. Just leave him. Maybe there's something going on. I called him. I'm like, yo, I saw something on your Facebook. Was that you? And he's like, yeah, that's me. I'm like, wow, why? Yeah, Papa, you know, your young man, this lady, Fendrek, blah, blah, was for me. And I'm like, Tom, come on. I groom you up. How can I do that? If I want to do that, I'm like, oh, man, yo, young, I understand. And but then, you know, he wasn't listening. I just see it as he was a lost brother at that point. You know, I tried to guide him, I tried to put him on point, he wasn't listening. For Tom, I was seeing him as a kid who's going astray. I just need to sit down, leave him to do whatever he want to do, and he will come back to me. And that's exactly what happened, you know. Last Tobaski, he came home and say apologies, and everything is good.
So now everything is cool with you, right? And I mean, I think early stages of your career, you were definitely known for controversy.
Yes, definitely. At the beginning, I was talking to everybody, you know, Dollar Generation album.
Was that something you were doing to just for hype, or what exactly?
I was hungry, you know. When somebody's hungry, you do anything to eat. I was hungry. I want to be known. I want to be famous. I want the people to know what I am doing. I want the people to know my stress, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what was coming on the tracks. You know, it was just being revealed on the tracks.
Yeah, I mean, also, if I may speak a little bit about your controversies with your peers, some of the artists.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Of course, you can ask. But I think the whole Gambia, everybody's cool with me. The only one artist I got controversial with, G, definitely. Everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean, what exactly is because this has been
going on
for a very long time. I mean, you guys will make amends, but somewhere along the line.
Yeah, but I think he's a smart dude. You know, I will take this as you know, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer beef in Jamaica. You know, like I'll take it as
so you guys are sort of like that.
Sort of like that, you know. And I'll tell you passionately, when we see each other, when people are present, they will always say, like, okay.
So you guys are cool.
It's like we are cool when we are together. You know? But I think now I'm not focusing on things like that anymore, because I think it's a little bit waste of time at some point and a little bit disrespect sometimes when people will not understand the point of it. You know what I mean? Because beef sometimes is good, but sometimes also it's not good.
I mean, do you think you guys are the yin and yang of one another, where you need each other?
I think he needs me now more than I do.
Yeah? Why would you say that?
Come on. I'm not focusing on what he's doing. I'm not concentrating on what he's doing. He's the only one talking about me. I'm not talking about him.
Okay. So you've moved on.
I moved on. You know, next thing.
What do you think are some of the
artists need? You know, artists, you need to value yourself.
No doubt.
You know, I remember a few years, last year, you were telling me, Smalls, why are you on all the flyers? And I was telling you sometimes, you know, but now we try to control that, you know, because you don't need to be available everywhere when you make big. Certainly. But for the upcoming artists, you don't have to behave like that, because people don't know you yet. You need to be available as much as you can. You need to be on every monthly open mic. You need to be on every show, because you will think that, okay, if I do this, people will be tired of me. No, that's when people know you. It happened for me. It worked for me. This is why I don't need to. Sometimes I'm driving, I forgot my license, and police will let me go because they know it's Smalls. You know what I mean? You need to do that.
Some of the perks.
Advantages. I walk in a bank, I am on the queue, somebody saw, oh, Smalls, come here. You know? You have those because your face is popular now. Everybody know your face because you've been everywhere. But as upcoming artists, I see them limiting themselves to certain things they are not going to do. 15 people know your song. The Gambia need to know your song, you know? I think upcoming artists need to do that a lot. You know, I remember when you will tell me, boy, Smalls, League, don't make a open mic, you know, because I was on almost every open mic, you know, and I see other cats coming up too, growing up their game.
Who were some of those cats that you...
I will definitely give it to Jizzle. You know, I see A2 coming up, but I think he need to also focus on one thing. Don't on visuals is important. And I know other artists that are doing both genres, like what Smalls is doing. Don't see Smalls is doing. I didn't start off like that. I started as a rapper, only a rapper. The music grows, evolution comes. I experience a lot of things because I work with different producers. I do so many experiments, and I believe, okay, I can do reggae. I can fuse this, I can fuse that. Then it works for me, and people cannot deny it.
What genre do you feel most comfortable?
I am comfortable with hip-hop because this is what I know from the beginning.
That's your foundation.
This is my foundation. You can't break the foundation. Smalls is going to still throw bars for you, and you will accept it. You know, but then the society that we are on, if I go 100% hip hop, I'll probably be like Matador in Senegal.
Okay, you think you'd be limiting yourself?
I've been limiting myself, and also I went to the extent when I have a studio. When you have a studio, it's a different thing now. You know, you will have access to do whatever you want to do, and that really is beautiful. You know, the music has no boundary. And also, when I write songs just come into my head. I can have a very beautiful melody and want to switch that to a rap. You know, it won't work. You know, and also the environment we are, you need to fuse the hip hop with the traditional instruments.
Now, if I may ask, I think in a place like Senegal, it's not very much allowed for people to cross those boundaries.
Yes.
They are very
limited to
fine lines, and I mean, people are very limited to those circles.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? And unlike in Gambia, where, you know...
One population.
Yeah.
One population. I can be a hardcore hip hopper if I'm in Senegal, and it will work for me. I will have my crowd as much as I want. And they will still support me to the finishing line.
How about in Gambia?
In Gambia, the population is that much. If I have loads of hip hop heads, wouldn't be much as what I'm doing now.
Yeah, and certainly, I think, I mean, in Gambia, it's almost the same fan who likes mbala, who likes Afro
Monday,
who likes
reggae,
who likes
dancehall, who like reggae.
Yeah.
I have problems sometimes. They'll tell, boy, what only reggae?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, nah, I did that already. I did an experiment.
So I mean,
I did an EP on it.
You still feel very much in your comfort zone doing the different
genres, yeah. And I don't think there is a lot of things wrong with it, because I see loads of artists, international artists who have international platforms, and they are doing both.
I mean, 10 years in the game.
Yeah.
Where do you think you are right now with your career as an artist and as a person?
I think loads of growth happen.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes fans are in a haste. Like, I am not that artist that need to do what A2 or Jizzle are doing, or nah, I did that already. I need to go to the next level. That's the reason why you see SMALLZ travel. And most of the travel is to create connects between you and those individuals, and come back to your country and work and make something again and push it to the next level, because I think this is the only thing that is gonna make me blow outside.
Okay.
You know?
Speaking of blowing outside, let's take a quick music break.
Yeah.
So maybe introduce your new video, then after this we'll continue.
This song is called Gewel. Enjoy Gewel for now, you know what I mean, and tell me what you think.
Let's go with this video then.
Yeah.
Lu munta nek bokkuñ askan bokkuñ xeet jël leen seen guru gii te awam jóg leen suma doom duma ko may géwél
ngeen baalal ma de waaye dàq ngeen géwél yi wiis
ñi demoon woyaani nii waaye ñi yabuñu sa Fatou ñi yab Fatou naam kaay fi yow suy askan bi nga bëgg a tuutal xanaa beneen xeet bu utee askan géwél yi xanaa ñu suul ma
kii suma seetu toon dara
Let me be the man. Oh, let me be the man.
And if you on the beat,
Baby, let me be your man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me be the man. It doesn't matter if your father said that.
My mom la born, the time in door, no jang a door, no mark a door. Dem fu nekk def lu nekk musuñ fo. She calls me baby boot te musuñ yoxuloo. Lu mbuga wax ma ko ma uti ko indil ko ko. Pa ko bu ko hala mu ne ko am na chéri ko ko. Suma yaay daf ko over like nan man nañ ko yónnee guru. Waaye ndeke yo Fatou yo man dundee na yaakaar foog na ndéw bi maa ko moom. Foogoon naa ne mal la moo sa yàlla mal ma doom. Waaye papaam bañ na guru bi bañ na ki ma doon. Yaayam naan géwél du seew suma doom.
Let me be the man. It doesn't matter if your mother say that I am given. Oh, let me be the man. It doesn't matter if your father say that I am given. Baby, let me be your man. It doesn't matter if your mother say that I am given. Let me be the man. It doesn't matter if your father say that I am given.
welcome back after small chit chat with Wagan and that beautiful video giver. He said a lot of things. He talked about the beginning of his career, Limdan Def, Nyata Nitla help, and a whole lot of things. Problem on be Tam 50, but it's good to know that they are back together. And coming to Small's video, you've seen the video?
Yeah, I watched it.
Gewel. Okay, Gewel Dinalala, you are one of them. I am one of them. What do you think about that? Gewel gear, all this caste system.
Okay, congratulations to Small. That was a beautiful video and a beautiful concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this thing about Gewel gear, I think Nelolo by now are naje. Because it's been a generation and been a level.
Yeah.
Mono no like decide that hale kan nan wara sayal fi ki nga buga rek nga demal ken dula forcer ci ken lolou len wara bay mu dem.
Have you been a victim?
No.
Okay, but anyway, I don't want to get too personal, but are you married?
No.
Still single?
Still single.
Really? Dega and coach, she said she is single. So guys out there, foguma mom papa am ngay daxe because papa am burgewel la. So tega ye gear ye ak yana am sax tega la gear, I don't even know. We are all one in the eyes of God. So yeah, beautiful video, Trouble Smalls, great concept, and I am loving it doing Ben album because be more the first promo song. We are waiting for more. Nendelo watch the interview be he said a lot more. He said he's the father of all of these cats out there having a go to send moram. He also said na mom ji mo am time why mom amu time ji you Smalls. I guess he is tired now. And a lot of things. Enjoy that, we'll be back.
Yeah. So man, I mean now, present, as I said, 10 years later, now where is Smalls at presently and where are you looking to be 10 years from now?
Definitely 10 years from now, it's a long journey, you know, but I am not going to predict the future, but I'm going to tell you what I want to do, what my plans are. You know, it's to definitely penetrate outside. I already did a song with Ajuza, and we are definitely going to do a video for it.
How's that coming?
Yeah, that's going to come before end of March. We're going to definitely push the video out. People were in a haste for me to hear the song, so I just dropped the song online for people to hear it.
Yeah,
you know,
Fire Dancer. Yeah.
Yes, Fire Dancer. We recorded the song in the Gambia and then mixed it in Sweden. Okay. You know, but then launched it in Nigeria.
Okay, how's that song going out there?
The song is big there. Number one, while we push it in Nigeria, is I could launch it here. But how many albums and how many tracks did I launch here already? And how much money do I make from those launches and songs? So we thought of this is a major song, you know, and already I'm on a journey to go to Nigeria. If Nigerians could see Smalls doing a song with I-Octane, every Nigerian artist could have the guts to do something with me because I-Octane is big, you know. So it was a strategy.
Is he big in Nigeria as well?
He is big in Nigeria. He just, after Gambia, he went to Jamaica, New York, and then Nigeria, and then Zimbabwe, you know. He's really big now. So when we launched the Fire Dancer track in Nigeria, it went out big, it went viral. If you check my Twitter, Fire Dancer is a regular play. Or most of the DJs, most of the big DJs are playing it. I keep retweeting all the time, you know, every day. Maybe if I check now, I'll see like 20 plays already. And 20 plays is some money for T-Smalls.
No doubt.
You know, unlike if Fire Dancer is big here and playing on the radio, all I got is Nana Smalls, bad man ga, ya ground, I'm a bad, you know, and I don't have money on it. So I am like, now Smalls is thinking that way.
You're definitely using a different tactic
different targeting now, different strategies now, different, I have a different mentality now, is to make money and to penetrate outside.
Certainly, no doubt.
Yeah.
How do you see the music industry? I mean, not just Smalls, Gambian music industry from the past 10 years to now?
Definitely growth. Lots of people will say, ah, Nekun didn't fan. But like, take a look at it. Before Smalls will walk to go to the shows. Now I'll ride a car to go to the shows.
Okay.
You know, before Smalls will have 20 likes. now like more than how many likes.
Yeah.
You know, so all those things are growth. Human beings are only saying today, but you need to know where you start from.
Okay.
You know, where you start from, it wasn't, before I would walk on the street, nobody cares. Now I'm scared to walk in certain places because I know everybody's looking at what I'm doing. That's just growth.
No doubt.
You know, you have to give thanks for it.
Any local projects or things you're working on?
Singing music on stage,
Okay.
definitely.
You're still doing
Yes,
that?
I'm still doing that every year.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank
Good luck
you.
with the album.
Thank you
know
so
what I'm
much,
saying? I
Megan,
mean,
yeah.
I don't know if you have any words you want to say to your fans.
To my
out there.
fans, don't be in a haste. We are different now. I mean, like, there are artists who are doing whatever they're doing now, and that is for those artists.
Yeah.
What we are supposed to do is to take the nation to the next level.
Thanks for being on FIILA, man.
Batman Waga.
You know?
They don't call
Yeah.
you that on TV.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody.
Yeah. Thank you very much,
Thank you
man.
so
It's a
much,
pleasure
man.
talking to
Same
you. And
here.
like I said, we have to continue this conversation. There is
man.
so much more.
Much to talk
I
about. Like you
will-
said, 10 years in the game.
Yeah,
now,
man.
so.
10 years in the game and looking
Papa.
at, you know.
One thing I forgot to say. Anybody's doing music in my generation, I'm your father. You like it or not, no apologies. Yes, I'm saying.
Bold statement.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thank you very much.
Bless the Lord.
Yeah.
Great interview by Trouble Smalls. Thank you, Wagan, for handling it. Smalls said a lot of things, but yeah, that's Katato for you. You know he is always somebody else when doing an interview. That's Katato for you. We'll be playing you a snippet of Smalls and ST's new video coming up, Diamond Girl. But before that, how are you want to tuti suñ sanse? Tweet tahawa.
Dina ma neex.
Wow, bi. Waxal tuti si bi.
Bi comme yow moom dama seet sa solo rek ak ni nga ko di bëggee rek.
Wow.
Waaw ma ne xaaral ma defal la something beautiful and simple. And I hope you like it.
Waaw, yeah, like naa ko sakal loxo bi sax. Dama bëggoon a xaw ma sax ban programme laay war a dem xam nga sanse si.
Foo bugg a dem rek mun naa dem amoo.
No problem. Daala bee poos bee ànda.
Waaw ñu ànda.
Nga def mboo bi mu plain nii.
Waaw moom match ak daala bi.
Bii.
Bii tam it's a jump shoot. Mun naa dem fu nekk. Mun naa dem dance, mun naa dem gala, mun naa dem show. Foo ko bugg a demee rek.
Nga wane yaram bi tuuti nii.
Some sexiness.
Okay, we'll be back right now. Enjoy Trouble Small and ST's new video coming out soon called Diamond Girl. Just a snippet. We'll be back.
Do be like la boca, I don't cut it around. You are the love of my life, the one that I like. Need you in my life. Shine bright, girl, diamond girl.
Welcome back after that snippet of Trouble Small and ST's Diamond Girl. I can't wait for that. Diamond Girl, wow. Another one from the Doing Bena. Right now, talking of ST, then you're see ST's interview with Cheikh Tidiane. But before that, di ngeen gis ne change nañ. This is another outfit we had on. Yep, it's from Chucha Designs. But nañ seetaan interview bi Cheikh Tidiane and ST, and we'll be back.
Wow, Assalamu alaikum. Beneen yoon, welcome to yet another edifying edition of FIILA. Tey nag we have the singular honor of hosting somebody all the way from the biggest town in the Gambia, Brikama for that matter. Brikama yagana si Sindanan, top level musicians. When you talk about the Jobate family, down to the likes of Jaliba and all, Brikama has it all. Has Brikama United, one of the finest footballing teams. Brikama, everything Gambia, Brikama Kar, mashallah. And here I have, he's a slow tempo rapper. He's the biggest, and I underline, the biggest stage performer in the Gambia. Rock 3 open mics for that matter. And right now his songs are hit songs. Everywhere you go to in the Gambia, it is being sing along. ST Singate.
Emuka noise.
Birkama Boyo.
Okay, Emuka noise.
Welcome to FIILA.
Oh yeah, man, it's a pleasure being invited, you know. I'm saying Gambian dream in the building. Until Kanna, Kudli, Ki.
Yo man.
Yeah.
ST, I'll start with this. Okay. Many people that see you today rocking and doing it big things, you started just some few years ago. I will not call you a veteran, but I think you've spent a lot of years in the Gambian music, and you went through all the struggles and all, playing where many people don't know you, going to shows whereby you will not be allowed to play, and then now you are at the pinnacle. Can you briefly tell us about it, the struggle, the major things that you've gone through to be where you are? Because many people just think that ST, within a short period of time,
yeah. I wouldn't call myself a lucky artist, you know, in the sense that it's not, like you said, it's not like I just started rapping yesterday and then, you know, I got everything overnight, you know. It's completely a different thing, because I remember when I first recorded my first single, that was in 2007. Yeah, I used to go to shows. I've never been denied performing at a show though, but you know, I go to a lot of shows that people don't know me at. In fact, I used to organize shows at Bekama Joko, and I would run at losses, you know, and you know, I would come again, you know, another show, but you know, actually never stopped it for any minute. But you know, as time goes on, you know, you get better and better and better, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like they say, hard work pays off. So, you know, here I am.
That success of yours, Satur and Choli and everything, has something to do with your way of rapping. Not only the slow tempo rapping, but you're rapping in Mandinka. You're rapping in Mandinka. And okay, singing in Mandinka or rapping in Mandinka is not a new phenomenon. Because, okay, we can talk about the likes of Jaliba and everybody over the years singing in Mandinka. But when you talk about urban music here in the Gambia, man, personally, where far I can trace it back is, let's say, Jalek started doing urban music in Mandinka and all, and later on you have some other people that got inspired, even those that don't admit it, I would say got inspired by him. All right, for you, let's say for you, for example, what inspired you to just right now dedicate your whole rapping style into Mandinka rapping? Fine, you've dropped a new song whereby you rap in Wolof, but people that talk about ST would say ST is a Mandinka rapper. What inspired you to adopt that style of rapping?
Yeah, you know, first of all, I am Mandinka, and I believe, you know, I can never speak another language way better than I do with Mandinka, you know, and you know, you have to understand, you know, it's high time we relate ourselves to Gambia, like Gambia 100, you know, because, you know, you rap English, you know, yeah, fine, but, you know, that's not really Gambia, you know, that's, you know, that we have to know almost, you know, half of the population is still uneducated. So probably people around you, people you've been to school with, you know, they went to school, they know what you're saying, but, you know, a whole lot more people do not get what you say. But, you know, we have almost everybody, you know, people know the local language, so that way they could relate to it. It don't have to be children, adults, or, you know, whatever age it is. They could all feel themselves in it, and they could hear clearly what you were trying to say in the sense that you're trying to put it, like, you know. And like you said, a slow tempo rapper, I wouldn't really call myself a slow tempo rapper.
How would you describe yourself then?
No, I mean, you know, a rapper is just a rapper. I could flow on any beat anyhow.
Yeah.
But most of the time,
your hits,
most of the time, yeah, because I put so much sense into my music, I don't want to just, you know, make it look like and that's it.
Sure.
I want people to hear what I'm saying. You know, most of the time when I make my music, I'm more conscious of what I say than the instrumental. The instrumental is more like a backup for me, you know. So what I say is exactly where the thing is. So I try in my best way to put it in a form that people could really absorb and not find it hard to, you know, get what I'm trying to portray.
ST, talking about instruments, some of your critics would say ST sometimes rap off keys. ST doesn't just give a lot of dividends on some of the codes or what the instruments inspires and all. What would you say to that?
You know, sometimes it's fine. It sounds funny, you know, because, you know, these are things, you know, that, you know, I never really come across. You know, I never heard anybody say that about me, and I never heard, you know, nobody say he heard somebody say that. You know, so some of the things you know, you just realize them. I don't know if it's with you the
no. Okay, some people might not just come to you and tell you, okay,
Yeah.
Your daughter definitely, or you're doing this, they will not talk about the negative side of you.
Yeah.
And okay, maybe right now you're one of the most talked about artists right now. So many people will not even have that audacity to face you and tell you some of the things that they say behind you.
Yeah, you have to understand. Okay, well, you have to understand. If you listen to a rapper on a song, you know, and you were supposed to listen, see a few more performances of him, you know, that would really tell, because these things are on video. It's not really like, you know, it's a performance that is done and gone, and then you can never talk about it again. I think when you go through any of my performances, you would really be impressed if you were a fan of good music.
Okay. Many people also think you put a lot of emphasis on Brikama, your shows, your performance there, to some extent that you don't do the same thing on the rest of Gambia.
Yeah, they say there is no place like home, you know. Brikama is home. You know, Brikama is everything. It's where I live. It's where I started doing music. You know, Brikama people have mad love for me. You know, and you have to understand, we have to represent where we're from. When we say Brikama, yeah, I'm talking Brikama, but I'm from the Gambia, in general. Sure. But you know, this is something we really have to consider, because Brikama is like that. It's more like a music town. People, I think Brikama is more into music than any other place in Gambia. Like, seriously.
Finally, let's talk about the open mic. It's I would not say open mic made ST. I would not say that you made yourself, of course, with your good music and all. But the open mic is one of the biggest platforms that showcase you. It is the biggest musical platform, and if I'm right, I think you've played 4 consecutive open mics, and the last 3 you are one of the standout performers, or should I say you are the standout performer. And what would you say to that? What would you say to open mic, and how would you relate to it?
Yeah, man, you know, the open mic, like you said, yeah, is the biggest platform in Gambian music, you know, because, you know, it's definitely, you know, the biggest platform, you know, artists would ever have in Gambia for now, though, you know. But, you know, this is something that comes annually, and like we all know is gonna happen the last Friday of the end of every year. Yeah, most definitely. So, you know, like I said, I believe in hard work. You know, it's not about what somebody else does or what somebody else does, you know. Like, you have your own style, and I really work towards it. I work towards each and every one of my shows. You know, maybe, you know, most people would not have been to other shows and stuff like that. So, because open mic, the platform creates, you know, what the platform creates, a whole lot of people would go to the open mic, like entirely the youths in Gambia, you know, that you would not find at other places. Some of them only go to the open mic, in fact, you know. But, you know, this is artist work, you know. This is what we do. We want more fans and all of that stuff, so we work towards what we want. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, being, you know, being the outstanding performances in 3 of the open mics, past open mics, you know, it's not really like a big surprise to me, because I really work towards it. That's what I want to get, in fact. That's what I plan on getting. I don't just, you know, I try to do better than anybody else. I try to give the fans exactly what they're looking for, you know.
As I said, he is the biggest stage performer in the Gambia. Go to the past 2-3 open mics, that's a testimony. All of his shows, that's a testimony. And it has not happened overnight. He's not a lucky artist. He doesn't consider himself as a lucky artist. He's an artist that worked for it. ST, pleasure is all mine having you, and certainly we'll be having so many other shows.
got no work experience. My experience around me, I did a 9-month dog coding. I did a one out to Lola, I'm falling up in the chat. American embassy. Society for labor rejected a visa deal of labor is an application fee. Rest in peace, Musangom. Sayalate Bondijang. Rest in peace, Musangom. Sayalate Bondijang. Sedunia from a baby. Pure case of Jang. Yogan is up to fan. Will artisan man siajang. Nyaman Yan Choje. Nyaman TSMALLZ ST. Nyaman Manding. For real promoter man siajang.
Right about now, ñu ngi ñëw to the end of the show. Chuch is still here, but dinañ taxaw wone outfit ci tuuti rek. Cumboy. Yaa ngi ma def modèle tey nag. So di nga ñëwal xale yi tamit?
Waaw naa ñëwal xale, dina ñëwal góor yëpp.
Góor, jigéen, xale, mag, ndaw.
Bàyyiwuma kenn.
Ah, te nga ne yaay Mor Yombale.
Mor Yombale.
Sa social media links yi?
It's on Facebook as Fatou Chuch Sose and Instagram as Chucha Designs.
Chucha Designs. Okay, check her out, Fatou Chuch Sose on Facebook, Chucha Designs on Instagram. And you can also check me out on Facebook, Yasalinjai Koli, Taima Hawat Sanda Turbi. Instagram, Sister Njai, Twitter, Instagram. We are on YouTube, MediaMatic 365, FIILATV, Facebook, FIILATV, Twitter, FIILATV, and Instagram, FIILATV. This is all we have time for. Thank you for joining us, and watch out for FIILA anniversary coming pretty soon.
Do be like la boca, I don't cut it around. You are the love of my life, the one that I like. Need you in my life. Shine bright.